From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Tuesday, July 7th, 2026. I'm Steve Prentice. Suspected China-Nexus hackers use fake Indian tax filing utility to deploy DcRAT. This threat activity cluster has been observed targeting Indian taxpayers, tax professionals, and corporate finance teams to deliver a remote access Trojan designed to steal sensitive data from compromised hosts. According to researchers at DcRAT Labs, the multi-stage campaign, codenamed Operation Dragon Return, uses spear phishing emails that impersonate the Income Tax Department of India, and which sends tax violation notifications to induce a sense of urgency. The campaign coincides with India's annual income tax filing season, and its goal appears to be deployment of malware for financial gain or theft of sensitive data. Prompt injection attacks trick AI agents into making crypto payments. According to Zscaler, threat actors are, quote, using prompt injection attacks embedded in malicious websites and manipulated search results to trick AI agents into making payments or trusting fraudulent cryptocurrency platforms, end quote. The researchers have identified two campaigns relying on indirect prompt injection. The first campaign uses SEO poisoning to target AI agents searching for the Python library requests secure v2. This directs agents to a spoofed website upon which were hidden indirect prompts, instructing the visiting agents to make a payment as part of the routine process of acquiring an API key. This payment was encoded in schema markup to increase the chances that the agents would follow the instructions. The second campaign involved sending AI agents to a fraudulent website typo-squatting the decentralized finance portfolio tracker DBank, D-E-B-A-N-K. The indirect prompts used in this campaign tell the AI agents that the impersonating website is the legitimate DBank domain. France to stop certifying products without quantum-safe encryption. The country's cybersecurity agency, ANSSI, that is A-N-S-S-I, has announced that it would stop certifying security products that lack quantum-resistant encryption, a move that will force government bodies and critical operators to shift away from older systems. Sami Suisi, ANSSI's chief of staff, stated at a recent quantum conference that the agency would, quote, halt such certifications from 2027 and that businesses should be buying only quantum-safe products by 2030, end quote. Since ANSSI approval is required for use in French government agencies and critical infrastructure, this policy announcement essentially signals a de facto phase-out of older encryption. Bad ePOL flaw allows root access on Linux and Android. This CVE-numbered flaw named Bad ePOL, spelled E-P-O-L-L, lets local attackers with no special privileges gain full root access on affected Linux systems and Android devices. This flaw was missed by AI but found by a security researcher. The flaw affects the Linux kernel's ePOL system, which is a core feature used by servers, browsers, and applications to efficiently manage multiple network connections and file events. Because ePOL is fundamental to Linux, there is no practical workaround other than patching vulnerable systems. Security updates are already available, and users, of course, are urged to install them as soon as possible. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Vanta. Your team just added its 67th AI tool, and unfortunately also your 67th security blind spot. The good news, Vanta Agent works like a GRC engineer in the background, finding every app your team uses, scoring the risk, and drafting fixes for you. Vanta is the platform used by over 16,000 fast-moving companies like Ramp, Cursor, and Harvey, who are shaping the future with AI and staying ahead of AI risk. Get started at vanta.com/headlines, that is VANTA.com/headlines. Cold Fusion flaw now exploited in attacks. According to the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity, quote, attackers are now exploiting a maximum severity Adobe Cold Fusion vulnerability, end quote. The CVE-numbered flaw affects Cold Fusion versions 2025.9, 2023.20, and earlier, and can be exploited by attackers without privileges to gain remote code execution on unpatched systems. Cold Fusion is a commercial web app development platform designed to help build and deploy enterprise-grade websites. Adobe released security updates on Tuesday to address the vulnerability, saying that, quote, it posed a high risk of exploitation and urged admins to deploy patches immediately, end quote. TrojPix leaks data from air-gapped systems via video cable emissions. Researchers at Shandong University are demonstrating a new way to pull data off computers that are cut off from every network. Called TrojPix, that is TROJPIX, it, quote, tweaks on-screen pixels in ways the eye cannot see, so that the video cable carrying them radiates a faint radio signal that a nearby receiver can decode, end quote. This technique needs malware to already be present on the machine, but the researchers' tests reached speeds of 8.1 megabits per second, far superior to other air-gap techniques. The researchers say their technique needs no administrator rights and no hardware changes, and that user-level malware that can draw to the screen is enough. Opera delivers Paste Protect feature to fight click-fix attacks. This new security feature is designed to block click-fix-style attacks where victims are deceived into copying dangerous code or commands to the clipboard and then executing them in command-line interface, usually through a spoofed verification process or some sort of instructions intended to solve a software problem. Opera's security mechanism leverages hijack protection, which was introduced in 2021, which can detect attempts from external applications to replace copied content, such as URLs or bank account numbers, with malicious alternatives. To this, they have added a new component called injection protection, which blocks potentially harmful commands before they reach the clipboard. North Korean hackers deploy Poland Rider in supply chain attacks. This campaign, which has been active since December 2025, used compromised GitHub repositories injected with JavaScript loaders, leading to the Dev Popper remote access Trojan and the Omni Stealer information stealer. This is part of North Korea's ongoing contagious interview operation and targets developers across NPM, Packagist, Go modules, and Chrome extensions. As part of the attacks, the threat actor compromises maintainer accounts to tamper with legitimate repositories and push infected packages. Additionally, the attackers rely on Git history rewriting to make the malicious changes appear older. If you have some thoughts on the news from today or about this show in general, please be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We would love to hear from you. I'm Steve Prentice, reporting for the CISO Series.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to cisoseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.